welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me today. Today we're gonna do a nice painting that I hope it's not too complicated for you guys, but we're gonna give it a try no matter what. Let me run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me. While you're doing that, let me tell you what I got done up here. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas, pre-stretched, double prime, and I add a thin layer of liquid white all over the canvas. And then that is slick, wet, ready to go. Now, let's get started with today's painting. I thought today would be an interesting one. So I'm just pulling my brush that I use with my liquid white into phthalo blue. Let's come up here. Just painting a nice little blue sky. I think I'm gonna have some bushy trees uh, over here in the corners. So I'm just putting in a nice little sky. Nice glow. And going to a little bit more. Little bit. Tap the bristles so I could get both sides. And maybe here and there, just make it have some character in the sky. Okay, while we're at it, I'm gonna pull out a little bit more. You drag a little bit and you tap the bristles. Let's put some water. Let's start right here. And I just want like some water in the distance. Not really much. Just something right there. Something like that. Like that, we have a nice little sky and water. Just blend it. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. It's what the hell? Let's start crazy. Let's start getting a little crazy with this. Let's go into mountain mixture with your 2-inch brush. Find the best brush you could possibly have, the favorite brush. And with the corner of your brush, just tapping. Gotta load up some more. Okay, just like so. Maybe it extends out somewhere there. Don't know, don't really care. Just putting in the base shape. And same thing over here. Just using the corner of your brush. And you could scrub in the rest. Doesn't really matter. You could scrub, you could rub, you could do whatever you want. Just have that color. You really just care about the outside edge of your trees. Now, I also forgot one thing, which is gonna be part of our painting. Some mountain mixture. Pull it out flat. Pick up a roll. Now I think there lives a mountain right around here. There's gonna be a distant mountain. Maybe it goes up here, drops down, maybe has a peak, and that's the end of it. Something like that. Something like. Now, grab a 2-inch brush, and all you're gonna do is grab and pull that paint. Just grab it, pull it, just like that. Something light. And same thing for the other side. Just pull it and blend that paint. Just blend that paint. Now, let me wipe my palette knife. And with some titanium white, just pure white, cut a roll of white paint. And let's come up here and something light. You see, if I would have put some gesso and allowed the gesso to dry, it would have been easier. But it's more time consuming. And on top of that, right now I have too much things going on the painting that's like my least worries. So that's why I didn't really put gesso on this particular scene. Okay, something like that. Maybe this one comes out a bit more there. Maybe this one. Gotta make up these stories. Comes around there. When you're painting, you can move mountains. You could do all sorts of stuff. Now, with the same dark color, I think we could have some land around here. Really scrub that dark paint onto this canvas. Now, what I want to do is I want to, or you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's get crazy. Some mountain mixture and a little bit of cat yellow. Maybe some white. Okay. I want it semi-dark, semi-light. It's a pretty dark green color. Let's come up here and let's make a little foothill. Just tapping it. And so I want some reflections. So just touch, pull. With the clean brush, or semi-clean, doesn't really matter. Pull again and go across lightly. Some dark color and some cadmium yellow to make some green, just like so. And just tap a little bit of highlight. Just something there. Now I gotta redo the reflections. Go across. Now, let's go ahead. Main part of the painting. Load your brush up full with paint. And with the corner of your 2 inch. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta put a tree trunk in this tree. So let's make some green. Here we got some green. And then some red. A little bit more red. Just mix it until you're satisfied with it. Just like so. Maybe a little bit of white. And let's put our tree stumps. Maybe one lives right around there. Another one lives right there. Let's put some on the other side. One lives right there. Another one lives, maybe goes off. We don't know. Okay. Going back to highlighting. Tap that paint and push it into the bristles. Okay. Just like so. Now, let me put in some grass. Maybe just like that. This brush isn't good for that. I'm gonna clean it and just put it to the side. First brush I'm cleaning in today's video. Shake off the excess. Although you may not get to see that, at least you could hear it. I'm trying to work on to being able to show you guys me cleaning the brush. I think that'll be more fun. Okay, I'm gonna put some more dark color since I messed up there. The brush wasn't helping me out. Some mountain mixture just to darken it up again. Okay, some cadmium yellow. Tap on your palette. That other brush is an older brush, and as well the bristles were full with paint, so it wasn't helping for grassy looks. That's not what I wanted. So I had to change brushes to a newer model brush, and yeah, it's working much better at this rate. Just with the 2 inch. You see how simple it is? Just lay your brush flat and just tap. Okay, now I'm gonna mix up a brownish color again. Put some red to that. some white. Put a roll. Let's come up here. Let's put in nice little path so someone could just walk up and admire this place. People are always complimenting my paintings, and one person that came up to me and complimented my painting, their compliment kind of stuck with me this time. They said, "You're so young, yet you're so talented, and what you're doing, I'm pretty sure when you grow older, you'll find the path that's waiting for you, and you'll become better at this if this is the path that's waiting for you." And that kind of stuck a bit more to me because it's a nice little inspiration. And it's true, I'm barely getting started. I hope to become better and evolve these paintings. Maybe one day they'll look like it came out pure photo. Okay, let's do the same thing for the other side. Right here. Compliments help. When people compliment your piece, it always helps you out to motivate you. No, it always helps to be nice and it doesn't cost anything to anyone. So, if you could be nice to someone, be nice to them. You don't know how their day is going, you don't know what they're going through. You might just make their day just by doing that. You could change someone's life, literally, by just doing that. Okay, to that brown color, add some white for the roll. I want to highlight this path. Just like so. And maybe this tree has its highlights. Something like that. Don't know, don't really care. Load your 2-inch brush. In just the corner of your brush. Nothing else. But you gotta make sure you load your brush properly by pulling the paint out, tapping it both sides, and pushing the bristles into the paint. Don't get rid of all your dark. Your dark is your friend. And I kind of got rid of all the dark over here. Kind of, not really. Okay, I think I could make a couple bushes somewhere around here. So I'm going through cadmium yellow, a little bit of alizarin crimson, just to make it a little orangey. And let's come up here. Let me add a little bit of liquid white just to thin it out. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Just pop in a couple bushes that live there. And maybe a little bit of blue just to make a greenish. Just pop in a few little things here and there. Wash the brush. You know what? Maybe in your life, if this were a place, people wouldn't be able to live here. But in my world, I think someone should be able to live here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little cabin. Maybe not live there permanently, but have somewhere to stay, camping, or whatever they're doing. Rent it out, have nature by your side. Put a roll. Come up here. Something nice, something delicate. Okay. Let's add some highlights. Touch lightly. To become good at what you're wanting to achieve, you have to learn from the people who've done it for years. And so I have to respect the person I learned from, which for me, in my case, whether or not you believe it, I learned from Bob Ross. I probably couldn't have learned this if I didn't watch his videos. It helped me out throughout my artist journey. I remember um, wanting to do art, and I had this teacher, and I just hated it, and I was about to quit art. I was about to call quits, and even the teacher tried kicking me out. I said, "No worries, I'll excuse myself. You don't have to kick me out." And that was pretty much it for me. But afterwards, I realized, after watching some videos of Bob Ross, I said, I don't have to learn from that teacher. Maybe she wasn't the meanest, but she was strict. She wanted you to do things her way, the painting she wanted you to do. And I didn't like that. I wanted to do the paintings I wanted to do, and I just needed her to tell me how. But she didn't want to tell me how, and so I got a little irritated. And now I could do a painting whenever I want, whatever I want. I just gotta search it up. I need someone to tell me how to do it. And for landscapes, that person to me was Bob Ross. And although he's not alive anymore, he still helped me, and I like to thank him, even though He's dead. But he helped me out with my painting um, hobby, and now I want to make it my career. Okay, just get my brush. I'm gonna do a nice little evergreen with my fan brush. Something like so. Damn, there's so many mosquitoes outside. And maybe come up here. Maybe there's another tree. Maybe right. This one lives right here. Something like so. And I was scrolling through YouTube, and I've noticed 90% or somewhere around that percentage, most of you who watch aren't subscribed. So if you could please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out. It helps me out um, knowing that there's more people out there watching my content who likes it. Helps me out, doesn't cost you anything. So if you can, please um, subscribe for me, and if you like the content you're watching, leave a like. No, doesn't hurt. Okay, just highlighting these evergreens, and I think we could call this painting finished. Let me just finish off right here what I started. Maybe push up a couple things here and there. And I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome of this painting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video and you liked it, leave a like, share this video to people who you might know want to watch this. Until next time, take care, my friends, and let's take care and enjoy doing this painting.